Military Broadcast Radio, the station that's giving veterans a voice.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
Think of all that time. Every wait in the winter. All those hours no one else saw. Every sprint in the summer. Every sacrifice. Early mornings on the levee. Late nights in the film room. Bus rides to playoff games. Every bump in the road. Every moment of ecstasy. Every moment of doubt. Years wondering. Is it all worth it? It's all led to this. Man, I got this. It's a 60-minute drive for a 60-minute game. After all the miles we've traveled, we're almost there. After all the hours we've worked, one more can make us legends. After all that time, this is our time. Caveman on the line. HG got the stats.
No filters, no suits, just facts on blast.
He seems like no nonsense guy. So like
re-emphasize that for the Saints fans out there on TikTok. Caveman. What did you just say?
The rebuild starts right now.
Marshawn
Lattimore's gone, so the defense, like we're not getting any better.
To the left, got the edge and grind. We break it all
Get into
down
Smith.
like
What a pass! Got Daniel Smith with the game winner! Oh my goodness!
And that is why you have Aaron Fry pass the ball in.
We roar from the base to the backfield floor. No filters, no fake control. We
So really, like you have you have the best quarterback in the league, arguably, the best wide receiver in the league, and you've got the best edge rusher in terms of total sacks in the season. You're 4-7, and your playoff chances are hanging on by it.
HG on deck, stats loaded and primed. Reading the field.
Let's make it interesting.
We're making it interesting. Come on. Give us the freaking
breaking down ball like a heat wave blade.
Oh, let's go! Oh, no. For the business. Did not for the business.
We see through the hype. Call out the feed.
So don't you go saying that you're never going to see that. You're such a hater.
The station where our veterans' voices are heard, MBR Talk.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Welcome, Quack.
Program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
You are looking live at Till the Final Whistle, everybody. HG and Caveman in the building. And today we got a special and action-packed show for you. There is NBA Cup quarterfinal games going on. The elimination round just finished up the week before. And Jalen Brunson went off last night against the Raptors. Got some new AP polls coming out in college basketball right now. Arizona, #1. I want to give them another shout out this week. We talk about that.
Looking really good.
Michigan has been also very dominant. That's been HG squad. They've been just killing teams, dominating teams. Over on the women's side, let's see their rankings real quick.
Actually got them up over here. You still got UConn hanging on to the number 1 spot. UCLA, South Carolina did have their first losses on the season recently, but they're still in the top 5. Texas has moved up to the number 2 spot at 10-0. LSU 10-0. And then, I mean, look, Iowa State, man, on both sides, men's and women, having really great seasons. The men's team is 9-0. The women's team, led by Audie Crooks, is 10-0. Some good. Having the Cyclones having a good season. We're having good seasons for both teams right now.
Got to make up for the little tough ending to football season.
Yeah, that collapse that they had.
But I think we got to start on one topic, and you brought it up yesterday. What do you call a 100-point, 10-rebound game? You wanted to call it. We wanted to say it was a triple double at first, but you have to have 3 stats above 10 to have the triple double. So, what would be a 100-point, 10-rebound game?
I mean, in a way, it's still a triple double because I mean, you've got triple-digit points and double-digit rebounds.
It's just not 3 different stats, though.
I mean,
it would have to be triple doubles. Always 3 different stats above 10.
A single, triple, single, double. I don't.
Or the
what was it? Or a pentagram.
Yeah, that's what you said last time. It's the pentagram. It adds up to 5 digits.
The 3 plus the 2.
I mean that. I don't know. I mean that's not bad, right?
There's got to be a name for it. I mean nobody's done it before, obviously. But there's got to be something that you could call that. Or wait, there's probably, actually when Wilt scored 100, he probably had at least double-digit rebounds.
So,
because
it doesn't even say. It says to describe scoring 100 points and 10 rebounds in basketball. Consider the following terms. So it does say triple double.
See, I'm telling you, it's scoring still technically a triple double. Dude, I'm trying to pull up this box score, see if I can find that for Wilt's 100-point game. I doubt they have it though.
But drop it in the comments. What do you think you would call a 100-point, 10-rebound game? Is that a triple double?
Dude, oh my god.
Yeah, that's what the Yahoo is telling me.
Wilt shot 32 free throws. And that hit his 100-point game. Yeah, because he's done it. He did it when he scored 100. He had 25 rebounds, but then only 2 assists.
Huh.
So I think you'd have to. What else could you call it but a triple double? I think
it's like technically in their ruling, it's not a triple double.
This is
still not 3 stats.
Yeah, this is an interesting moral quandary, honestly.
World of Charlie Mason, what's up? What do you think a 100-point, 10-rebound game is? Is that a triple double, or should we call it the pentagram?
I don't know. Probably shouldn't call it pentagram. There's some people
I
that
don't know
might
if
it
that's a
might
good
scare them.
idea.
I've just got I've got no idea what else you'd call that. A 3x2?
That
Maybe.
actually sounds better than
Yeah. That doesn't a little less demonic sounding. Um I mean, yeah, I guess you could call that a 3x2. But I mean, yeah, I guess I see by definition, yeah, it's supposed to be 3 stat categories in double digits.
yeah. And if
And
it's
a 3x2 definitely sounds better than like a single triple, single double. That just sounds like you're ordering 2 different types of sandwiches at Wendy's.
yeah, it sounds like a weird sandwich order at a fast food joint,
Yeah. Okay,
like the newest In and Out sandwich.
I'm okay with going with the 3x2. We could call it a 3x2.
I think that makes sense. Drop it in the comments. What's your name for a 100.10 rebound game? I kind of like 3x2.
All right. I don't think we'll ever have to worry about a 3x3. I don't know if anybody's ever recording 100 plus rebounds, assists, or steals or blocks. There's just no way to really stat pads for that. All right.
That's probably never going to happen. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get over 20 rebounds in a game, an NBA game. But speaking of the NBA, man, let's get over to the NBA Cup because Jalen Brunson went off last night. The Knicks are 17-7 right now in the East. Brandon Ingram has been pretty influential though for Toronto. Not really in the win column or anything, but just as a viable option scoring.
Yeah.
Even Scotty Barnes when they're on, they've been good. But it was really all Brunson and Josh Hart in this game. Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, rough night shooting from them. And, the bench wasn't really out too much. You know how that lineup goes. Clarkson was mainly your shooter off the bench, 50%.
And you only had 2 guys get more than 10 minutes off
Yeah.
the bench. And then Clarkson was basically playing low end starter minutes in his time out there. Yeah, I've been talking and speculating with some people about where Giannis might go, and I kind of feel like New York is the most likely option here. And Cat goes as part of that trade deal.
It's honestly fair. I mean, at the beginning of the season, people thought it was a shock when all the news broke that Giannis was going to want to trade. But he said at the beginning of the season he was going to see how the first 25 games went, and then he was going to request a trade or not.
Right.
So we're coming up around that point, past that point for them. So we're going to really see what happens.
They have literally played 25 games. And they're 10-15. And it's not like Giannis has been bad by any stretch. I mean, he's
literally one of the best players in the world.
He's definitely, I think he's having one of his better seasons too in his career. It's like he's leading his team in points, rebounds, and assists. He's averaging 29 a game.
Yeah. Dude, the Knicks picking up Giannis. That would be crazy.
Right.
They do.
I
They're
think
like
they'd
the
have to
one
trade
team with the assets.
They'd have to trade a lot of draft picks. I don't know. I mean, they've got some guys honestly off their bench that they could send. Like, I mean, Cat's got to go. You're probably sending in a draft pick. Clarkson's probably part of that deal. I think you could keep the rest of your starting 5. And then it's just like a lot of draft picks.
Yeah.
But I mean, that would make sense. Again, then there's still the big problem would just be having depth and people to play behind them. It would be Tyler Kolek's moment to shine.
Yeah, step up to the plate.
Marquette legend. But the Raptors have also, I mean, they've kind of cooled off a bit, but they've been looking a lot better this season. I like the addition of Brandon Ingram's been pretty good for them. Jamal Shedd's been huge for him this year, though. Second year player now, and he's really starting to develop nicely and play some quality minutes as a starter.
He was on a really limited minutes last year and development role. So seeing him out there now has been pretty nice. But we'll see what happens with the future continuing for Toronto, because
I think
it's like
there's
the one team that situation isn't like too bad. They have some really bad contracts. I think Emmanuel Quickly, and there's just a few guys that make a lot of money on their team, make it hard to build. But
I think it'll be tough for them to battle out of that like play-in range.
Yeah.
But I think they're good enough to maybe sneak in as a 6 seed.
They could definitely do that this year. Scotty and Brandon Ingram could get hot late in the year, and they could get a nice push.
Right.
Don't even have to be in the play-in, because the Bulls are kind of coming back to full form, and that's like a guaranteed spot right there. So
yeah,
they're the play-in monsters,
the beasts of the play-in.
That's one team you're kind of disappointed with every season.
Like I said, man, they just want to coast off of the Jordan's success, and they don't really want to ever improve as a team. They want to be just competitive enough to like be in play-in contention, so they can still sell tickets, but they don't want to actually commit to a rebuild, and they don't want to make the move to try to to spend big money on a big name player.
Yeah.
I'm seeing here Derek Queen, man, got a triple double. I think his first career triple double on Monday night.
It was 33 points, 10 boards, 10 assists.
Also had 4 blocks in this one as well.
He's been doing well. He's been like an undersized center for the Pelicans recently. It's like Yves Missy and other guys coming in rotationally, but like he's been really good for him.
I like this guy, man. I think he's going to be pretty good. He's got great passing instincts, man. He just kind of has a bit more of an old school post work type of feel to him as a player.
It is kind of unfortunate that the Pelicans had to make one of the worst trades of all time to move up in the draft last season to get Derek Queen, because they could potentially lose a top 5 draft pick this year in this year's draft because of making the trade for Derek Queen.
Yeah.
Depending on how bad they are, the Atlanta Hawks own their pick.
Oh, we know they probably won't do anything with it. At least it's not the Thunder that own their pick.
Yeah, Clippers. What the heck is wrong with you guys?
That's still fallout from the Paul George trade. I mean, it's
the craziest thing about everything that's going on for the Clippers, that like Steve Ballmer didn't even really get any of their guys that like any of the Lob City, like Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan were already on the team after the old GM had to sell the team to Steve Ballmer after all those racist and like that whole controversy came out. But basically that entire show about the LA Clippers is like explains why Steve Ballmer eventually became the owner of the team. And like he's not even really contributive to any of the success of the team besides getting Kawhi and then getting caught paying him under the table.
Yeah, no, he's been Just a very hands-off owner, and still somehow managed to get himself in trouble for doing some wacky stuff. I'm looking here. I'm liking, dude. Jalen Johnson's really developing nicely as a player for the Atlanta Hawks. He posted another triple double back on Saturday, 30, 12, and 12.
He got back to back.
Yeah, he had one again that game they blew to the Nuggets. That's right. That was where at halftime Kristaps Porzingis, when he was asked how they contain Jokic, said we pray, and then Jokic like went off for 30 points in the second half. And they blew like a huge lead and lost the game by 1 point.
He has been killing it though. Really good rookie, balling out. One of those games I do want to that I think is the Nuggets Hawks game. Jamal Murray had like 20, almost 30 points in the first half.
Like that was against the Hornets actually.
Oh, okay. Then that's one we could stop over to after we give Jalen Johnson some love. But on some really efficient shooting against the Wizards over the weekend, 10 for 18, 8 for 8 from the line, 2 steals as well. That's one of their best perimeter defenders on this team too. Like that's the guy mainly guarding that main lead scorer on the other team, while putting up a 30-point triple double is pretty crazy. He's been really good. Trae Young out with the MCL sprain is really unfortunate. That's probably one other reason why they started off the season so slow.
Yeah.
With him missing time.
I mean, if they can tread water, man, I feel like when they get Trae Young back,
I think they'll be in a good spot.
Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, I really think they can push themselves out of playoff purgatory. Ricochet still not
he's finding his feet.
He is finding his feet. I mean, he's not developing as fast as you might like want a number one option to be, but he's starting to find his niche and kind of a role on this team.
He's got to find a way to get some of his post scoring going, because in this lineup he really is like kind of the 3, the 4. If he can kind of be like a wing to post scorer, I feel like in that offense is going to be really good. But when Trae Young comes back, you really have some option to pick and roll with Ricochet and Trae more than you do with Kristaps. But we'll see what happens. I agree. Yeah, he's not really developing as fast as you would like.
Yeah, I mean, he just didn't come
overall.
It's not like I think it's just, you know, like the draft class he came from wasn't like a super strong one anyways, and so I mean it was just like somebody had to be picked at number 1 overall. It was like if he came, you know, from a different draft class or wasn't the number 1 overall pick, everyone would be like, he's developing nice, you know. But I still think he'll be a fine player for them. I think, and having a guy like Trae Young, I think, will just also help open up that offense that Atlanta has even more. But yeah, you were mentioning Jamal Murray's game against Charlotte. It was like most of his points came in the first quarter. He scored 27 in the first, but they only ended up with 34 on the game. So he really got all the scoring going, and then he cooled off pretty intensely after that. But then, you know, that was when Jokic started to kind of step up, ended up with 28, 9, 11. Tim Hardaway, 14 off the bench, man. Tim Hardaway, man, he's got me just thrilled for the Nuggets, dude. He's shooting the ball so well this season.
I've been really happy with it. That's a really good off-season signing from us right there.
Yeah. What is he like? His shooting splits this season. Let me pull that up for you.
And like some sub-starter minutes too. Just coming out 50%.
42% from three, 46 from the field, 88 out the line. Yeah, man, he's just been great. Much needed offense off the bench and just like an actual like 3-point threat. It's great that you can have a guy that can like him and Valanciunas with his post work, man. The hook shot that he breaks out.
This
Like,
had to have been the funniest game of all time, though, because Bruce Brown in 20 minutes literally put up 0 stats in this game. He was 0 for 3, 0 for 1 from 3. He got no boards, no assists.
hey, man,
It's an account that has a screenshot of like every player's stat line where they just put up nothing. It's like, I'm sorry, Bruce Brown, but you've been added to the vault. Like, at least they're a Bruce Brown fan.
yeah. Yeah,
It happens. You have an off night.
Right.
And
I mean,
clearly he wasn't like a scoring option in this one. They only took 3 shots.
Yeah.
They're not looking for him to put it in the basket in this game.
when you're playing the Hornets, you can afford to have an off night.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You can afford to have this short of it, like a 9-man rotation.
Honestly,
have some guys not even play.
Charlotte's not even really that bad this year. They're just such a young squad. But I mean, Kneppel's been really good for them so far this year. Dude, Ryan Kalkbrenner, I think he's going to be a really sick player in a couple of years. Or like already as a defensive player, he's having a great season. He's average right now. He's like, second round pick, already averaging 9, 7 and shooting 80% from the field. So he's just really efficient. See what his like total blocks this season are, averaging around 2 blocks a game. So yeah, like I thought he was like watching him at Creighton. I was like, I thought he was really first round talent. So I think the Hornets kind of got him as a steal. I mean, you got Knuppel in round 1 and then Kalkbrenner in round 2. So I mean, they got,
and they got
better first round talent with a second round pick than the Knicks got the Nets rather with their 5 first round picks.
They also got Shalon in the first round too. Off the bench, 31.
Oh, that's right.
They have a lot of like first round players. Just
I don't know, man.
Some pretty solid minutes. I completely forgot about Dejan Salon.
I know Charlotte's always kind of one of those teams where it's like, yeah, they've got some exciting young players. Maybe there's some promise there. And then the front office does manage to mess it up somehow. I've got a little bit more hope out of this group. I mean, they look really good and cohesive together. I mean, obviously the Nuggets didn't have Christian Brown or Aaron Gordon in this game. Those guys are both still nursing injuries. But they were giving the Nuggets problems, and they were hanging in there the entire game.
3 more weeks for AGD to be back. His injury's not too bad. It was about 4 to 6 weeks, so he should be back soon. I'm not sure what Christian Brown's injury was though.
It's like something with his knee, I think.
Okay, definitely, it's nothing too bad that's going to end their season or anything. And we still got Jokic and Murray out there to keep us afloat. We're not going to drop too many games in this stretch.
Still hanging in there with the Lakers.
We'll be right. Yeah, we're right up there.
The 3 seed currently. I can't OKC, man. Is somebody going to beat this team again? They're 23-1 now.
It's looking dang near impossible to stop them, and the Suns are what stands in front of them tonight in the NBA Cup quarterfinal.
Come on,
Suns. Could it be Phoenix? I mean, the Phoenix Suns are good. Let's not get it messed up. The Phoenix Suns are actually pretty good this year. They're not like a great team, but they are good.
Now, Will say, I mean, it's definitely going to start getting tougher for the Thunder. I mean, I'm looking on here. They've played the Warriors twice. They've played the Timberwolves once. They've played the Lakers once. And then, I mean, it's a lot of like Trailblazers, which is the one team that beat them. They've played them 3 times, though. They played the Pacers. They did beat the Rockets opening night. That's fair. They've played the Mavericks a bunch. They've played the Grizzlies. They've played the Jazz, the Pelicans, the Hornets, Kings a couple of times. They've played the Wizards once. So it's hasn't been like exactly the most most difficult schedule, but
Not as of yet. That just means a lot of their tougher games and a lot of their tougher season series are going to start later. Like
yeah.
they're getting that season series with the Trailblazers out of the way now. And then you got to play that team in the Northwest 4 times.
I see they've got Minnesota coming up here.
Just get them out of the way.
The 19th. Then they're going to have back-to-backs with San Antonio, Philadelphia. And like again, it's not really until January though where the schedule really starts to get like super tough. January 2nd, they'll have Golden State. Then they kind of have a lighter stretch until the 11th where they get a much improved Miami team, San Antonio, Houston, Miami, Cleveland, Milwaukee. They'll get some Toronto, Miami. February 1st, though, they get the Nuggets.
There we go.
There we go. That'll be there. Then they'll get a real challenge. Hopefully, we're healthy by then. I'll be interested. I want us to be healthy. I want to just see how we stack up against that squad.
It kind of looks like we will have everyone back. That's not for another few weeks or so. Or maybe at least we could have.
That's not until February 1st, but that's the first time we play them. So
first week of February, we should have everybody back.
Yeah, barring something catastrophic. Yeah. I'm in credit to them. They are playing really good defense. I do think they kind of get less. They get called less for being physical on defense than other teams. Though it just seems like they like posted this like one clip of like some of their defensive highlights a few weeks ago, and I was like, that like every single thing they posted, and here's a foul. What are we doing?
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with physicality. You just make the calls.
Yeah. Or just call it like
calls evenly across the league.
Call it the same on both ends because it's just like
let them both be physical.
Yeah, like sometimes it's like a lot. You feel like they're Lou Dort's over there practicing MMA on the one side, and then on the other side, like
he gets fouled.
Shea bumps into somebody and gets a foul call, and it's like, I mean, I'm cool like either way. Like, all right, if Shea initiates contact and kind of or draws contact and gets called like that, that's cool. But then if Lou Dort's going into somebody as they're trying to shoot, you're not going to call that. Like, I mean, just give it one way or the other.
Yeah, it's gotta just be even. Just make the calls even on both sides, and it's not going to be as ticky tacky, and there's not going to be as much complaining if you actually got calls happening on both ends. It's not saying that we don't want any fouling or any foul calls at all. Just one team shouldn't be getting more than the other.
We're seeing some semblance of normalcy return to some of these East standings. Obviously, the Raptors, the Heat, the Hawks, the Bulls are all sliding back into their territory. Cavaliers are still having some trouble getting going. Orlando's starting to get some things figured out. They're winning some games more consistently. Boston's jumping back up into the top 3 in the standings. The Knicks are number 2 right now, but these Detroit Pistons,
you got to keep going, man. I'm glad that
this team looks like a lot of fun.
They've been doing very, very well.
Yeah, Cade Cunningham is having a great season. Him and Jalen Duren is honestly, it's such a lethal guard center combo, man. These guys play off of each other so well.
Yeah, Duran, 18 and 11 with like a block and a steal. And Cade, 27, 6, and 9 with 2 steals and a block. Just a dominant 1-2 punch. They still got like one of the deepest teams in the East that's actually healthy. Ron Holland, Isaiah Stewart, got great shooters like Tobias Harris and Duncan Robinson.
Like
Asar Thompson's been developing nicely for him.
Jaden Ivey, Dennis Jenkins have both been really good for him off the bench. Yeah, they do.
Dang, man. This is actually like a really deep team now with some like pretty good rotational guys on it. And like you got your star. You have multiple stars on this team, honestly, now. I think Asar Thompson's got a chance to become pretty solid in this league too, as your 2 guard. Or even just running that second unit off the bench as your facilitator, because he's at right now 11, 6, and 3, but 2 steals and a block for him pretty much too. I mean, that's...
Well, let's take a look at some of the guys that are leading the country just in stat averages here. Gotta bring it back to Jokic. I know it sounds homerish, but I mean, like,
he's the guy, man.
He is averaging 29, 12, and 11 right now. He's 5th in the league in scoring, and that's behind, like, he's a center behind. The other 5 guys are like the primary ball handling guard on their team.
4 point guards.
Yeah, it's Luka, Shea, Tyrese, and Donovan Mitchell. Like, just 4 ball dominant scoring point guards.
First in rebounds.
First in assists. I mean, he's a center for leading the league in assists, man. I mean, the next even like big man that's even top 10 in scoring is Lauri Markkanen. Your next center is Alfred Sengun, 21st in the league. So I mean, he is
Sengun gets the ball a lot too. He's honestly a ball handler.
Yeah.
In that offense.
But Jokic is just doing he's again having doing some really incredible things.
And earlier in the season he was leading in steals. He's dropped a little bit now. Let's see where he's at.
Yeah, he was top 5. I think
he's 34th. So still top 50 in pretty much every statistical category in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
So it's worth mentioning Nikola Jokic every single week on the show easily. Even though we are Nuggets fans, he's one of the best players in the world.
I mean, it's just after what he did last season, I did not think that he'd be able to replicate it or play to nearly that same level, but it's right around that's what he was doing last season. And at this point, he wasn't even averaging a triple-double. And I mean, I'm sure this will normalize a little bit more, but like he had like a box plus minus of like 21 at one point this season.
Jeez.
And for like context, like 2 of Jordan's greatest seasons ever, he was like a 12 in the box plus minus. I think one was a third. LeBron's like best season was like a 13. Steph Curry's unanimous MVP season was an 11.94. Jokic has like the best, had the record for the best BPM at like 13. So I mean, he was just, and like, so 21 is just absolutely ridiculous. Dude's doing some special things. And then, dude, how about Jay Huff, man?
That's who I was just about to bring up.
Not a lot. It's going well for the Pacers, but
2.5 blocks.
I think it was you that pointed this out to me. He's got this like glitch where every time he tries to throw the basketball down, he has to reverse it.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Every time he dunks the ball, it's
Just
like he does a reverse.
look
Like
up
he just
J Huff
can't
dunks.
do a straight dunk. He always reverses it.
Now I'm like trying to think, and I'm like, dude, I like legitimately cannot imagine him trying to dunk the ball normally. I just see him trying to throw it in reverse.
Doesn't matter what it is. Lobs, contact dunks, putback dunks. He just reverses. It's just more comfortable for him, I guess. But he's also leading the entire league in blocks at 45 and is the blocks leader at 2.5 per game. It's kind of looking like Indiana may have found their Miles Turner replacement. Who knows?
Some of the best teams you look at offensive and defensive style wise, you've got the Nuggets are still the number one offense in the league. The Thunder, dude, it is unreal what this team is doing, man. They're second best offense in the league in points per game. They're the first overall defense in points per game, scoring 123 on average and only giving up 107. Unreal. And they're one of their top three, one of the best shooting teams. As a team, they shoot 49%. Only Denver and Los Angeles are better. And yeah, they've got top 5. They're number one in point differential. So the Nuggets defense has kind of slid a bit. They were top 5 early in the season, but they still got one of the better point differentials in the league.
We got Brown and AG out, man. Our perimeter defenders are injured right now.
That is helping that is hurting our defense. Those guys are a big reason on why we were able to be so stout defensively, but luckily we're able to just score with a lot of people. Golden State's defense is looking really good. Same with Houston and Boston's. Again, also top 5 there.
It's been surprising.
Honestly, I know I'd be criticizing Cat and Brunson's defense, but the Knicks are the 5th best scoring defense in the league right now, while being the 5th best scoring offense. I mean, you got a number of teams. Houston, New York, Oklahoma each have a top 5 offense and defense right now. So in terms of scoring. A lot of teams that are still maintaining that success as we kind of get through the early quarter part of the season. All right. Well, we've been going for a minute, Cameron. Do you want to go ahead and take a quick music break, and when we come back, we'll jump into some college hoops and break down some of the matchups that we've been seeing over there?
Let's do it. Because we do got to refresh my camera on that side as well. I just realized.
Nope.
I don't think it was frozen for too long. But we'll be right back, everybody, because I want to cover this AP poll. Michigan's been playing well. U of A has been playing well. But the Cats, man, Wildcats ranked number 1 in the country. So let's dive into that when we come right back on this quick music break. Stay tuned.
Hey, my name's Andrew Wiscombe, and this is my submission for the Gems in the Rough 2021 contest. Came home soiled from a dirty war. Thought I knew just what I fought it for. Big brass bands and apple pie, all the reasons seem so cut and dry. Overseas, a million miles away, through a million dusty, hard-fought days. Bombed out towns and smoky skies, unshed tears have got me wondering why. They say the eyes are windows to the soul. Please don't look too closely. Well, there's nothing left to show. I hang around where I once played, trying to fake it through the day. Never really worked out anyway. 'Cause it takes a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. Oh, it takes a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. And I've tried every job in this whole town. My aching mind refused to settle down. Uncle Sam taught lethal skills. Odds and ends now help to pay the bills. Left home feeling more than 10 feet tall. Quite a long, hard way for one to fall. Pride, it took a hand grenade. Spangled banner doled into a grave. They say this place I live is called the home, but it feels more like a prison. It feels so numb, it feels so cold. They tell me I'm a special one to serve my country with a gun. So why do I still feel the need to run? No, I ain't a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. No, I ain't a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. They say that God forgives the man who tries, but they've never been to Baghdad, never heard those mothers' cries. And when I lay me down to sleep, will he take my soul to keep, or will he cast me out into the deep? 'Cause he ain't a fool to fall for roses made with white mache. No, he ain't a fool to fall for roses made with white mache.
Penalty on YOU. Delay of game. 5 seconds before the show. But hey, thanks for watching.
The station where our veterans' voices are heard. MBR Talk.
Find us on the web at mbradio.net.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are looking live until the final whistle. Once again, let's get into these rankings for men college basketball. It's U of A, man. Number one, they've taken down Florida. They've taken down UConn. They've taken down a lot of pretty good teams already. But they're about to get into the tougher end of their schedule as they are now ranked number one in the country. I think this team can continue to make a run. They're all inside scoring this year. They really don't have too much of a threat from three. Koa Pete hasn't attempted a single three-pointer this entire year. He's been one of the best players in the nation on dunks and layups and getting to the line. So it's just been just exciting to watch. If you like high-flying action like that and lobs, he's going crazy. He's been going crazy for him.
Oh, damn. I just saw they crushed Denver the other day. DU.
Yeah, that was last week on Tuesday night. They killed them.
They've got some pretty good big wins, man. They knocked off the defending champs to start the year, beat UCLA and UConn back to back, and they just took down Auburn the other day in a pretty convincing 97-68 victory.
That was a good win. Oh, I accidentally clicked on Oklahoma State. Heck. They got number 12 Alabama at home. It kind of cools down with Abilene Christian, San Diego State. And then they're really in conference play in the new year. In January, they go to Utah, January 3rd. That's when they really get into those conference play games. Few teams that were early ranked in the top 25 kind of fell off in the Big 12, but you still got Iowa State, Kansas, Houston, BYU, Texas Tech. Top 25 action is going to be going on in the Big 12 with the number one team in the country.
I mean,
in it too.
Don't be sleeping on Iowa State, man.
They're 9-0.
They destroyed Purdue the other night too. I was back on Saturday, I believe.
That is what pretty much secured Arizona that number one seed.
Yeah.
Purdue had it locked.
Yeah, so Arizona got the big win over Auburn, and then Iowa State cleaned up Purdue 81-58. I was watching some of that game, man, and they were putting a lot of stress on those shooters for Purdue. I mean, they were not giving them anything easy at three, and like Purdue definitely likes to space the floor a little bit more. I went 4 of 18 there. Iowa State's got some good players. Milan, I'm not going to attempt to say his last name, but he scored 24. He's been one of their leaders all season. Yeah, watch out for the Cyclones. That was a pretty convincing statement win, I would say.
I think so. One team that has been putting on some pretty convincing wins in the top 25 for men's is the Michigan Wolverines, man. That was one of your picks recently that you made, and I'm pretty sure their last 6 or 7 wins, of course, have been against pretty top teams and just dominated them. Yeah, Villanova, 89-61 win. They beat Rutgers 101-60. They beat a top 15 Gonzaga 101-61. They beat Auburn by pretty much 30, 102-72. Beat San Diego State by 40, 94-54.
Yeah.
Mid-10 State 86-61. Their closest games have been against TCU and Wake Forest, which were a 3-point win and a 1-point win. Everybody else it's been 30 plus point win.
Yeah. I'd like to see them get a little more challenged before they go in the Big Ten play. I mean, USC might be able to do that to them. But
maybe McNeese, give them a run for their money.
Yeah, maybe McNeese. I mean, maybe they are just that good too.
Yeah, they could just be dominant.
Yeah, you look at they blew Oakland out to start the year, and then they kind of got into some dogfights with Wake Forest and TCU. But once that team really found their stride on everything, they've been just blowing teams out of the water. They just look like so much bigger than everyone else out there. Their roster is huge.
It's kind of hard to say that this team isn't the number one team in the country. Like, if you want to say off of like the margin of victory that you've beaten teams by and record, and they do have a conference win already, you might say that Michigan could be the number one team. But Arizona, on the other hand, brings in the resume aspect, where the teams that they've beaten already outside of their
I was going to say, I think Arizona
got
the better resume. They beat 2 top 5 teams, and they've beaten 4 top 25 teams.
Yeah. And I think that is more beneficial to the ranking, and also just getting ready for that conference play, getting ready for that tournament, and just they want to continue to be that number 1 seed or at the top 5 for the rest of the year, so they can get their own bracket. And if you get seeded in the right area like Duke did last year with Flag, they kind of coasted through their section.
Yeah. Speaking of Duke, they are rolling as well. They're 10-0, and yeah, I mean Cam Boozer looks like everything that he's
been fun.
He was advertised as. He's been really good. He's averaging 23 right now. I think he's leading his team in every statistical category. So he's averaging a double, which is pretty impressive. 23, 10, and 4, as well as also averaging almost two steals per game.
They've also taken down Florida, Michigan State, and Arkansas. And I mean, that just making that Arizona win over Florida looking even better now, because
Florida took that team down to the wire, or took Duke down to the wire.
It was a close game,
67-66.
Only a 1-point win.
Yeah, they've gone through kind of a gauntlet so far of just the past 3 weeks. Arkansas, Florida, then Michigan State. You mentioned taking down Kansas earlier in the year. They're going to get Lipscomb, and then they got Texas Tech and Louisville coming up.
Now, this team has 2 losses, but I think they might be something to watch out for. Definitely a problem later on in the Big 12. It's going to be Texas Tech.
Oh,
just
definitely.
Looking at what they did. 82-58 win over LSU. They're tough. They've had some tough opponents. Illinois, who was ranked 14 when they played earlier in the year, and they played Purdue.
They still got JT Top in there. He's back for what, his senior season, I believe.
I think so.
Right, and obviously that they've been close a couple of years, so this is definitely I agree with what you're saying. This is a very hungry team. Christian Anderson, their new guard, man, he's been playing really well, averaging 19 a game. He's got averaging like 7 assists and 2 steals per game. Yeah, him and JT have been really good too, like 1 and 2 scoring option. Yeah, I think Texas Tech could definitely be an Elite 8 team come March. They're looking really good. And I wouldn't even rule them out for out of the possibility of being winning the Big 12. They definitely could do it.
To take down Arizona in the mix. They play Duke here coming up.
The Big 12, man, it's just unfair this year, though. There's not a single team with a losing record yet. Their worst team is the 6-4 K-State Wildcats.
Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, they have the whole top half of the division has 8 wins. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams with 8 or more wins right now. Texas Tech can probably join them soon with a win tonight. Get to 8-2 as well. It's gonna be an absolute bloodbath.
I'm excited for this.
I do like Michigan. I think I still see them as a Final Four team, man. I really think a Big 12 team might win it all this year, though, because they have to just go through. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath to try to make it to the postseason. Because we haven't been talking about today. We haven't been talking about BYU, who's still looking great at 7-1.
Yeah.
Richie Saunders and Diabanza. Those guys are cooking together. They've got a pretty good resume. Their only loss was a really close one to UConn, and they went and blew out Wisconsin right after that. They've got wins over Clemson, Miami, Villanova. Yeah, man. It is going to. Hey, what's up, Kyle? How's it going? It is going to be an absolute bloodbath in the Big 12.
Who's your pick right now to win it all? College basketball, Kyle. Way too early predictions. We're only asking Kyle, though. We're not going to drop our predictions yet.
I want to see what he's going to say.
Should we jump over to women's, though? Because that AP top 25 right now is kind of looking like it usually does. Honestly, it's not anything like outside of from what we're seeing. Duke Blue Devils and Cameron Boozer.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, the women's pools definitely got nothing too crazy there either, though. Certainly, a lot of your top teams and teams that have just been really dominant are still maintaining. Like South Carolina and UCLA they've dropped a little bit because they did pick up a loss. That was a South Carolina. It was a tough, close loss to Texas, 66-44. But then they rebounded by beating Louisville. And man, they've besides Louisville and Texas, man, they've really just crushed everybody they've played. The 2-point loss and then the 2-point win. Everything else has been double digits for South Carolina. So I can understand why they don't drop far, including a 17-point win over a top 8 school in USC earlier in the season. So I can understand why you don't drop them.
Yeah, they're still a really dominant program.
Let's see. If I remember correctly, Texas also took down USC. So those Longhorns.
They're one of the only undefeated teams left in the top 5, 7 LSU. Maryland at 11-0 right now. That is going to be surprising to see what they can do. That's a new face here.
I didn't really have the Terrapins on my my radar for women's basketball. But
interesting.
They're looking really good. I'll say they haven't had like the most difficult of schedule.
Only they did get top 25 win.
Yeah, they got a win over 12-point win over Kentucky is pretty good. They've beat Minnesota. That's a Power 5 school. A lot of mid majors. I mean, like some Ivy League schools in there. So hasn't exactly been the toughest of schedules. We'll see when they get into the Big Ten play. There's a lot of good teams in the women's Big Ten this year.
Oh yeah, and they got them all on the schedule too. Ohio State coming up, USC. They play in UCLA, Iowa, Washington, Michigan State, Nebraska, and Michigan. All top 25 ranked teams that are on their schedule coming up.
Yeah, and watch out for Texas though. Madison Booker back for another year. Jordan Lee and Elia Crump having a great front court combination. We've got some really great depth off their bench. In fact, their leading assister has been a backup guard in Rory Harmon. Right there. And Madison Booker, man, she's averaging 3 steals a game while giving you 16, 7, and 4.
Dang.
And shooting 47% from the field. She is kind of nasty in the mid-range. And also just the post work. A little surprised that Texas actually isn't number 1 with just the resume they've got. Took down, at the time, 24 ranked Richmond. They've beaten they beat UCLA and South Carolina back to back. Then they took down North Carolina. Those are some quality wins, man. Those were the North Carolina and Richmond victories were pretty convincing too. However, UConn, no losing Paige Beckers, no problem. Ozzie Fudd's finally getting her chance to be a major starter. She's making the most out of it with scoring 18. And then, I don't know. Sarah Strong may be the best player in the country. Dude. She's unreal, though. Averaging 18, 9, and 5.
Dang.
And shooting 58%. Like, it's some unreal efficiency, man. And leading, she's leading her entire team in rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. And she's basically tied with Azzy for the team's leading point scorer. That they're such a lethal combination. Yeah, they've got some. I don't know if their resume is as impressive as Texas is at this point. Win over Ohio State, who's a really underrated team. They've beaten Michigan. They've beaten Louisville. Yeah, win over Xavier. Oh, they destroyed Xavier 104-39. That's insane. They beat Utah 93-41.
Oh.
They beat DePaul 102-35.
Jesus.
My goodness. Yeah, they're just slaughtering people, though, to be fair.
Yeah. Wow.
If I'm giving you an early prediction, Kyle was saying Cameron Boozer and the Duke Blue Devils. That's a good pick there. They look. I think they'll cruise to win in the ACC. Then UConn might go back to back in women's hoops. I'm not going to lie to you, okay, man.
That's true.
That team's balling.
Texas is looking good in the women's. We're going to make an early prediction.
Yeah,
it's always can't forget about great Dawn Staley.
We got to talk a little about Audie Crooks, man. She's been cooking everybody that she plays.
27.6 points per game, leading the nation.
It's just she's shooting 73% from the field as well.
Yep.
It's just nobody really affects her. She's big out there. She just bullies everyone out of the way. It's kind of crazy.
There's really no answer for her most of the time.
Yeah. It's just it doesn't matter who you put on her. She's just got so much mass on the other person. It just doesn't, they just don't really affect her. She just puts.
Yeah, it's bully ball out there with her.
They just really put her shoulder into somebody. I'll say this Iowa State team, not the craziest schedule. I'd say their best,
Iowa,
their most quality opponents, Indiana.
They kind of killed them.
Yeah.
It was 106-95 though.
High scoring. They got number 11 Iowa. There's a little rivalry game there. And then they start getting into Big 10 or Big 12 play rather. So we'll see if she can keep it up. Obviously, she still looks really good out there, but you're not the stiffest of competition.
Just not yet. They're gonna run into some Big 12 opponents.
She has had some wild games though. That so a 43-point game against whoever that Val team is against Indiana just a couple days or back in November. She had 47 against them. Let's see.
I think another person with some crazy stat lines this year, Hannah Hidalgo. And
Well,
then
remember
the
she had
Fighting Irish.
that one game that I just couldn't even believe, where she had, what was it, like 16 steals or something?
She had
14 steals.
see all stats: 16 steals against Akron, November 12th, an 85-58 win. But she's third in the country right now in scoring. Second, 25.9.
Yeah.
Right now in the updated.
That game was, that's like, she almost had a triple double in that Akron game. She had 44 points, 9 boards, 4 assists, and 16 steals.
She's doing that, the complete opposite stature of Crooks. Short 5'6" girl, Notre Dame, is just one of the best facilitating guards in the entire nation right now in college basketball.
This will be a Notre Dame team that'll make the playoff. So there you go, guys.
They got a good resume.
Yeah, just because your football team didn't get in, your men's basketball team's probably not getting in, but Hannah Hidalgo will lead your girls to the playoffs.
She's been balling out this year. They definitely do. They do got the resume. It looks like they're playing a lot of top 25 teams.
Yeah, they've
Big
really
12, SEC. You got USC, Michigan, Ole Miss, Florida State on there within the last few weeks. So I want to see what the rest of their schedule is. Upcoming for them is Morehead State, which should be an easy win.
Since they do play in the ACC, they're gonna have some big challenges like North Carolina, Louisville, UConn. That's a 3-game stretch that they'll have at one point.
And it's going to be at UConn.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a tough stretch right there. You get 2 home games, but toughest team, number 1 team in the nation, you got to play in their house.
It's a lot of fun, man. I'm excited to see how these seasons shake up. I can't wait for some conference play though too. There's some really good conferences. We're gonna just have some huge matchups. I think there'll even be some big shakeups. There's a lot of talent just in both divisions. So it's gonna be a good time. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and hit our second music break here. And when we come back, we're going to have everyone's favorite segment, NFL Team Builder, and our week. God, is it week 15? Season's flying by. Our week 15 NFL Pick'em picks. So make sure you stay tuned for that. You're watching Till the Final Whistle here on Military Broadcast Radio.
You've got lemon in your eyes as you walk me to the door. Miles between us now and who we were before. I've seen how frail love can be. I know it hurts when it ends suddenly. I hope you never feel that pain, choosing to go when you could have stayed. If there's a choke in your throat when you say my name, finding reasons to blow up my phone. If you're lost, thinking about how we take that break, and it feels wrong sleeping alone. Sometimes it is harder giving up than giving another try. Maybe it ain't time to say goodbye. You're getting older, losing those rose-colored glasses, but it's not over. Luster fades as time passes. I've seen how frail when you say my name, finding reasons to blow up my phone. If you're lost, think about how we take that break, and it feels wrong sleeping alone. Sometimes it is harder giving up than giving another try. Maybe it ain't time. If there's a choke in your throat when you say my name, finding reasons to blow up my phone. If you're lost, think about how we take that break, and it feels wrong sleeping alone. Sometimes it is harder giving up than giving another try. Maybe it ain't time. Oh, maybe it ain't time.
The station where our veterans' voices are heard. MBR Talk.
Hey, thanks for supporting our channel by watching and listening.
Find us on the web at mbradio.net.
You are looking live at Till the Final Whistle. HG and Caveman back in the house. And it's that time for everybody's favorite segment. Everybody's favorite segment. Team building exercise.
And I'm putting together a special team.
We need to hurry and beat this challenge so that we can do an NBA-based challenge or something here, like a college basketball challenge or one of those websites like the Grid or something. We could do something like that on here. I don't know if you've seen those. We could try to get
hoop
some
grids, yeah,
some good polls with try to get a low percentage player pick. See our ball knowledge in that way too. Those are always fun. Those are always fun.
So they are. But we do got to first beat the 300,000 career rushing yard challenge. Drop 4 numbers in the comments for us that we will go ahead and double. I'm going to have to take the don't have a notebook today, so we're going to have to go and enter the numbers on the phone. But while we're waiting for people to drop 4 numbers for us to double, let's go ahead and get that first spin going.
Spin a Rooney, and we get the Saints. I say we just got to go Ricky Williams here.
I go Ricky and save Adrian Peterson potentially.
Save Adrian
All right.
Peterson.
All right.
I don't know how we got freaking screwed last week.
Really seemed like we were gonna hit it, and then it just blew up in our face.
Titans. Does Eddie George have more than Derrick Henry?
I mean, no, Derrick Henry's got more.
Derrick Henry, here we go.
That's that number forever going up, which is nice. That's a good 12,448.
There we go.
We got any numbers yet?
Not yet.
Give us 4 numbers to double. 4 numbers to double here.
Next one lands on the Texans.
Texans here.
Texans.
What's his name? Man, there's somebody we're forgetting that like snuck in there. It's not Frank Gore, is it?
Oh, it could be. It could be.
No, it is not.
No.
I got our hopes up for nothing.
Somebody stopped in there.
And they have a solid career. Like, they had a pretty good career too.
Oh, it looks like we got our
4, 6, 7, and 13. All right.
Texans.
Do you want to just go with like Joe Mixon, or do you want to try to get a yo?
Might need a yo here.
Yeah. We always space this guy. There's somebody we're going to be just kicking ourselves. Is it Eddie George? Did he go there?
Maybe
that's
I
something.
feel like it might have been like feeling like maybe Sean Alexander.
I think you're right. I think it's Sean. Let me check. It's like it was a mid 2000s running back that I always think. Okay, no, Eddie was on the Oilers when they were in Houston. That's why I was thinking of him. So I think you're right. I think it is Sean Alexander. Like he just went there randomly after Seattle. No, okay, we're wrong. All right, I guess we got to go with Joe Mixon.
Let's do it.
That's Oh wait, we actually got a yo. So we haven't gone with Joe Mixon yet. We're
all right.
Of course, we're gonna respin because I cannot.
We'll take that.
I cannot remember who this back is, man. Commanders.
Go
John Riggins.
Yep.
John Riggo. This is going to be 11,352.
There we go.
All right, number 4, we get the times 2 this one. Who do we got?
Jaguars.
All right. Some Fred Taylor.
Yeah.
It's not
our pick there.
Not terrible one. It's going to be 11,695. We'll times 2 that.
We can't forget for the Commanders, we could also do Adrian Peterson.
Oh, that's true.
I keep forgetting that.
All right, well, we got to
Saints again.
Make sure we lock it. Well,
I think this time we should probably go Adrian Peterson.
Yeah,
now.
definitely go Adrian Peterson here. Let's just not play around and risk not getting him again. We're off to a pretty good start here.
Jets.
So let's we get AP's yardage real quick. 4,918. Curtis Martin for the Jets.
We picked him already, didn't we?
We haven't taken. No, we haven't. Oh, we can also go Lindadian Tomlinson. We get to double this actually too. Let's do
Curtis
LT.
Martin's higher.
Are you sure?
It's Curtis Martin and then LT.
Okay, so we go Curtis Martin then.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I'm pretty. LT's got like over 13,000. Is Martin higher?
I think so.
All right.
I think Curtis Martin's at 14,000.
See, you were right. Good call here, man. He's at 14,101.
Nice.
And we get to double that. That'll be huge. We need that. All right. Who's our next one?
Got the Chiefs.
Kansas
City.
We could double this one as well. So we go Marcus Allen.
Yep.
That's a cool 12K. I know that. 12K something. Marcus Allen. It's 12,000. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hell yeah.
So bad at typing. 243.
Lions.
The Lions? All right, we'll take Barry.
Barry Sanders.
We do this challenge in 20 years. What's his name? Jahmyr Gibbs will be here.
Oh, yeah.
In a big way.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh, we got the Texans again. We might need the yo.
Boo, the Texans.
We might need the yo unless we think of the guy in time.
Is it? Okay. God, he played in the mid 2000s is like the guy I'm thinking of. So my two guesses are maybe Steven Jackson or I think it's Jamal Lewis. I can double check those guys.
It's not Steven Jackson. He was Rams, Falcons, and Patriots.
Okay, so maybe it is just Jamal.
His Wikipedia was on my. There's our yo if we need it.
All right, we will take it if it's Jamal Lewis. Isn't yeah, I wasn't Jamal Lewis. Okay,
Dang.
dude, it's somebody who's a really good option. I just can't think of his name. All right, we only got one left, so Texans.
Texans are going to be the bane of our existence here.
Leave us alone, Houston.
Yo.
Or get better running backs. I don't know.
Respin. Are you freaking kidding me? The New Orleans Saints.
No AP. We've got no Ricky. Go Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram, I think, is our best option.
Yeah. All right, we'll go Mark Ingram here. I know his off the top of my head because it's really funny. It's 8,111.
Perfect.
So, all righty.
Challenge is killing us.
Yeah, it's been brutal today.
Raiders.
Oh man, we already took Marcus Allen here.
Well, we got Marshawn Lynch available.
Yeah, I think beast mode's the move here. We'll go with him.
You gotta go Marshawn Lynch.
That's safer than anybody else. I think we'd be trying to pull out here.
Yeah, that's a top 30 on the list. The all-time leading rushers.
That's a good 10K. He's got 10,413. All right, on number 11.
Washington.
Did we get the Commanders again?
Yes, we did.
All right, Clinton Portis.
We did. Oh yeah, we didn't get Clinton Portis here.
Clinton.
Or is John Riggins higher?
We already took John Riggins. Remember?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Got
Johnny. Oh, you got Johnny.
Old Johnny boy's already off the board. Clinton is a respectable 9,200 or 9,923.
Seahawks. Here we go.
So we got the Seahawks. I mean, that's
could go
Sean Alexander, right?
Is Ricky Waters higher than him though?
I think Sean's higher.
I don't know. I think Ricky Waters is top 20.
Did Ricky play for the command or for the Seahawks?
I got it. I got his Wikipedia here. It says 1998 to 2001.
Maybe let's go with Ricky then.
Yeah, he played 92 to 2001. Started his career on the 49ers.
Well, we'll go with Ricky. All right. I think he might actually be a little higher than Sean Alexander. So I think Sean might be just barely 2,000.
Okay.
But he got to 10,630. 643 actually. I read that backwards.
Now we got the Panthers. They don't think they have anyone in the top 30.
Yeah, I mean, we go with like D'Angelo or Jonathan Stewart. I know they're around 8K. So that would save us a little bit. I mean, we got to be kind of mindful of our yos. I don't think C-Mac's just not quite high enough yet.
What number are we at?
We're Oh, well, actually, we get to double this one, man. So maybe we want to.
I think we might want to yo.
Yeah, we might want to go for somebody better here.
I think we need the yo.
Yeah.
Help us out here.
So our last one, we get the double. So we really want to. We don't want to waste that on a smaller number.
I wish we got the Broncos right here because I remember last week was freaking Tony Dorsett.
Oh, the legend Tony Dorsett. Yeah, we gotta remember to not forget him. Don't forget him like the whole time. Oh, we got somebody said no, but they didn't give it. Oh, okay, no, it's a JK. All right.
Shout out.
I want to make sure we try to maximize our double here.
Ooh, really
almost
your choice.
All right, we got the Packers. I mean, I think Amon Green is the best option here.
I believe so. Trying to think real quick. Who else we got? I think let's just go Amon Green.
I wasn't. Oops, that's I clicked the wrong person. That's Amon Brooks. There he is. Oh my God, it's Amon Green. That's who we're thinking of. He also is a Texan.
Oh,
that's 9,002. He's 9,205. So, I mean, that's a little better than what we would have probably got from the Panthers.
I'd rather have his number doubled than just have picked it with the Texans. It would have saved us one yo, but LaShawn McCoy, Eagles.
We got the Eagles. So yeah, we'll take Shady.
Easy pick.
Would have been nice if we got him one spin earlier.
I know, right? This wheel loves to.
Just give us something bad for our double, and then be like, "Hey, we could have had this." Ooh.
Oh, let's go!
What do we get?
Tony Dorsett. We got the Broncos.
Nice. I cannot believe we were forgetting Tony Dorsett this whole time.
We usually never pick him for the Cowboys either. He was on the Cowboys for 10 years.
I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. I kind of forgot that Tony Dorsett existed. I don't know why. At 12,739. Man, we could have been using him.
Wish we got that for a double, too. Come on now.
All right,
Seahawks again. Well, now we can go Sean Alexander.
All right. Let's fire it away.
Or hang on.
What are you cooking here? Right.
Who's that dude on the Colts? In like the beginning of Peyton Manning's career.
Edgerrin James?
Him.
You want me to see if he played for the Seahawks?
Check if he was on the Seahawks. I swear to God, it was like late 20, early 2010s. He had to have been.
How do you spell his name?
EDGERRIN, I think.
Yeah, there you go. You're right. He said, "We got this. This is for the Seahawks, right?"
Yeah.
Okay, man, you are completely right. He was on the Seahawks.
Yeah.
The final year of his career.
Dude, I remember seeing that. That was like the young days, dude. I was only going to school. I had no other. I could just watch football all the time.
That's an incredible pull. That really was clutch. He has 12,000 and 246 yards.
Legendary.
Boom. All right. That actually came in clutch there for us.
Now we're on the freaking Jets again.
Oh, Lundadian Tomlinson, man. We still haven't taken LT.
Oh, yeah.
LT was a Jet randomly.
Perfect.
I get his rushing totals like 13,000 something. 13,684.
Nice.
Come on, we got this. We got this. Let's give us a good one to finish off these last three. On number 18.
Chiefs again.
We use Priest Holmes.
We have not taken Priest Holmes.
Something better we aren't thinking of.
Who's that dude? Freaking journeyman from the 2000s. Was on so many teams. Thomas Jones.
Thomas Jones.
He was on the Cardinals. He was on the Cardinals in like 2000.
Want me to see? You go with that guy, I guess. You want me to see if he played for the Chiefs too?
Yeah, I know he was on the Cardinals to start his career. We'll check to see if he was on the Chiefs.
Thomas Jones.
But
American football. Well, literally, his Wikipedia picture is him with the Chiefs in 2010.
Let's go. I swear he's got a good number.
He's bounced around. He was a Jet, a Bear, a Buck, a Cardinal. All right.
I've been doing my studying.
Thomas Jones. That's actually a solid pick, man. He's like 10,591. I think Priest is only like 9,000 something. So
I've been doing my studying for these moments.
Bro, it was from Big Stone Gap, Virginia.
Dang. Now we got the Buccaneers. Dang, man. We picked Thomas Jones already.
Oh, man, we got Thomas Jones is off the board.
Thomas Jones already. Dang it.
Buccaneers.
This is gonna be the one team I can't think of anybody now.
They've also done Shady.
Oh, he's off the board too. He was also on the Chiefs.
Yeah, he was. All right. Go LeGarrette Blunt, right? Was he on the Bucks? Or Leonard Fournette, maybe?
Oh. That might not be bad. Was his career long enough though?
I don't know, man. That's where I'm a little worried about that. LeGarrette Blunt was just around for a while.
Let's see. I don't even know if he was on the Bucks.
Didn't he go over there with or I guess not with Brady. I guess I just was associating him being with like on a team with Tom Brady.
He usually was most of his career.
Yeah, double check that for me. Cause I might just be thinking, oh, Brady was there, so was LeGarrette Blunt.
Or see if I can think of anybody. Oh, we're forgetting about Work Done.
Oh yeah. Yeah, shout out Work Done. Go ahead and add him to the list.
Sorry, the Bucks are the one team I always forget. Like they're all-time leading rushers in NFL legend. Now we got the 49ers.
We don't have Frank Gore yet.
We don't. Let's go.
So that's going to be 16,000. Even, yeah, Work Done had 10,967.
Okay.
Yeah, I always think of Dunn more with the Falcons for some reason, but yeah, he had most of his career with, it was a good chunk of his career was with Tampa. Why is his football page has to be like glitch? It says he was with Tampa from 97 to 2008, but then it was with the Falcons in 2002 and 2003 to 2007. Something's not adding up here.
That doesn't even make any sense.
But all right, bang. That's going to be the list. You're going to have to we're going to have to go take another quick break just so I can add this all together. And then when we come back, we'll go ahead and knock out
Pick 'em.
the week 15 picks. Mr. K-Man forgot to get his picks in last week, so Kyle's
we
probably
didn't have a
jumped
show.
in.
We were donating our gift bags, and I didn't even lock my picks.
We're at the Valor Point. I almost forgot. Like I was like at work. I was like watching the Thursday night pregame. I'm like, did I put my picks in? Oh my god!
I didn't even think about it all weekend.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
All right, we'll be back very shortly with the results of team building exercise. Stay tuned. You're watching Till the Final Whistle.
Complicates and shakes you, consumes all that makes you deep inside your bones. In a moment, choose the things you want and remember who you are and who you want to be. An anonymous dream came calling deep inside your soul. And it came with love and splendor, everything
You are looking live, everybody. Until the final whistle. We've got some very unfortunate news for everybody.
We got really close, man. We got 284,633.
Oh, that's like one more person that we need to fucking spit.
I'm just gonna double check. I think I got all the doubles in there. Let's see. Yeah. Didn't accidentally skip anyone. Man, dude, it's just like we're getting unfortunate ones, man. Like we never get we get Frank Gore, we get AP, man, but we're just not getting to get those guys doubled. Like we got Curtis Martin, that was big, and like Marcus Allen was pretty good, but like Fred Taylor's all right. Ahmed Green, I mean, better than nothing, but gotta get like a guy like Frank Gore, Emmett Smith, Walter Payton, man, one of their rushing totals. Get one of those doubled up. That's where you really start cooking with some gasoline. We're getting so close, though. I think this is the closest we've got 284,633. Oh, man. Trey Benson's, they're not going to be activating him off of IR. Dude, I'm so mad at myself. I was like, would not drop Trey Benson. He was just burning a hole in my roster all season. I'm like, he's going to come back and he's going to be a beast. And oh, I wasted all this time holding on to him, and he's not even going to play this year. That's a feels bad, man. But, all right. Enough of my suffering. We're going to get on to poolhost.com here and get our picks in. Sign in here. Yeah, so we'll go ahead. Season results right now. I did drop a little bit. Technically in second. Jimmy and Wyatt are ahead of me in first, but they're both tied at one win ahead of me. So at 14 points last week. Jimmy's got 133. Wyatt's got 132. I got 131. Adrian with 129. Kyle with 124 wins, and K-Man with 119. I mean, Kyle came storming back despite the late start. But let's get into week 15 picks. Starting with Thursday night, Tampa Bay or Atlanta. I really think the Bucks need a win desperately. They're going to be at home again against a pretty bad Atlanta defense. A rather immobile Kirk Cousins. I think there'll be a lot of pressure coming from Todd Bowles. I do think it'll be a high-scoring game, though. I think Tampa pulls it off, though.
They're going to get it done.
All right. Chicago and Cleveland. Bears, I think, get a good bounce-back win here at home against the Browns.
Good defense, but I think they're just better.
Yeah. Very opportunistic defense against a rookie quarterback, too, I think, can make a big difference. And with the way the Browns struggled to stop the run last week with Tony Pollard, I think Ben Johnson, Swift, Madungai, that offensive line could run roughshod over them. All right, Baltimore Ravens versus Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going with the Bengals here again to beat the Ravens. I've got absolutely zero faith in Baltimore's offense. It's just their defense has really been average at their best points and really bad at their worst all season. The ball security issues. And I mean, despite the loss and the 2 interceptions, I mean, which was just over such a short disaster stretch for Cincinnati, the Bengals have looked really sharp and really clean with Joe Burrow back there at the helm. I think they get a win there.
It'll be a big one after a tough loss.
Mm-hmm. Arizona going to play Houston Texans. Yeah, I think that Houston defense is going to be firing on all cylinders after getting after Jacoby Brissett. I like you, Michael Wilson. I don't think you're putting up quite the numbers you were able to last week against Derek Stingley and Kamari last there. All right, we got the New York Jets taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars in Duval. I think this Jags all day. I mean, that's a pretty.
Yeah, there's not really a quarterback in New York, unfortunately.
Pretty easy
I feel
one.
bad for Brady Cook.
Yeah.
So yeah, he had some pretty decent throws in that one, but
I mean, even if Tyrod Taylor's back, I don't know if it'll be enough for him. All right, Kansas City Chiefs versus the Los Angeles Chargers. This game's in Arrowhead. I think Kansas City does keep their season alive. They have been better at home. I think also the injuries to the offensive line will help the Chiefs make some plays. Could be another turnover fest like that game against the Eagles that the Chargers played, just because of how much Herbert's going to be getting after. I just don't know how much more he can take, man. He's really tough, but he is just taking an absolute beating back there. Still had that surgery in that non-throwing hand. He was using it to throw out stiff arms and break his fall on Monday night on the short week. Be tough.
I want to go. I'm going with the Chiefs. Going with the Chiefs in this one.
I mean, I really don't feel super confident picking the Chiefs, which is crazy.
I don't feel confident in picking them either. It's just thinking a bounce back game, good solid defensive game from them. To just getting after Justin Herbert a little bit. He's still going to make some plays with his legs, but I think they're going to get after him.
I don't think this game will be very high scoring, if I'm being honest. All right, Buffalo versus New England. This game's in Foxborough. Massive game here in the early window. I'm actually going to go with the Bills. I think they get one back on the Patriots. And I think also, but New England does need kind of a wake-up loss before the postseason. I think this is where that happens here. They have been cruising for the past few weeks. I think they do end up getting an L here. Yeah.
This is going to be a really close game.
Really good. I think Buffalo's playing much better than they were earlier in the season. The defense is making some more plays, and Josh Allen he's just playing on the superhuman level right now. He's making incredible throws. He's using his legs super effectively. He's not taking a lot of sacks, and he's been the past 2 weeks really good about taking care of the football. All right, the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. I'm actually going to go with the Giants here. See Jackson Dart and those guys pick up a home win in front of the fans.
Back, okay.
Yeah, I don't think he got hurt. I think he against the Patriots. They were just on bye last week.
I thought he was still on concussion protocol. That's all.
Oh yeah, no, I mean he might be permanently on concussion protocol with the way he plays, but yeah, I think that he'll come back and pick up a victory for the home team this week. Raiders versus the Eagles. Geno Smith versus Jalen Hurts is stoppable force versus movable object at the quarterback position. Eagles got a better defense though. Yeah. So I'm going to just go with them for that reason. Plus better O-line. They should be able to run the ball a little bit more, play more of a ball control style of game and not have Hurts throw it a lot. All right. I mean, I'm still rocking with the Broncos. I do think this could be a wake-up loss for us. The Green Bay really scares me with how they're playing
I'm going with the Packers. I like the Broncos' odds in this one, just because you guys are the home team. But I'm going with the Packers. They've been electric. They've been electric. Josh Jacobs has been going. Jordan Love has been playing like it's Toyota-thon all season this year. Aside from what has been happening, their offense had a couple weeks where it was slow, and I think the media just kind of took it a little bit overboard. Gino might be out too. Oh, geez. So it's going to be Kenny Pickett, real Kenny Pickett revenge game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Kenny Pickett revenge game.
Might actually go with the Raiders. I'm going Green Bay in this one. I think this is probably going to be one of the best games. This one and that Buffalo New England game, that's your two best games.
It's going to be fantastic. Well, this one's also going to be a doozy. The Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams. I got to go with the Rams here, though. Detroit's defense is still a little banged up. They're not super healthy in that secondary. I think they're still missing Kirby Joseph back there. I just think Puka Nacua gonna bully them. If I'm being honest, man, he's playing an unreal level. And the combination of Blake Corum and Kyron Williams, man, that's looking really
duo last weekend.
Really unstoppable. And I think the Rams been doing a really great job of getting pressure. And I think that's going to throw Jared Goff off of his game quite a lot. All right, then in the Superdome, the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers.
Come on now,
bro.
Shuck is going to make himself the best rookie quarterback in Saints history.
I'm going to go with
winning this game.
I think I am going to go with the Saints, actually.
Let's go.
Carolina's, they go into a bye week after beating the best team in the NFL. I think it makes so much sense for them to come out after a bye week and then lose to the last place team in their division, especially after that team's coming off a very gutsy road win.
We got a lot of momentum going into this one. We took down Bryce Young before. Our defense was humming.
I can do it again.
Man. I think we can do it again.
All right.
I think we can do it again.
This game might be a case of elder abuse because
God,
we could potentially see 44-year-old Phillip Rivers, a grandfather, on the field against the Seattle Seahawks defense.
Oh, dude.
On the road after being away from football for 5 years. I'm going with Seattle regardless, because whoever the Colts are able to throw in here is going to be
a battle. They're going to get killed.
Yeah, that's going to get and that game could get ugly, man. Seattle's going to be just all over whoever plays quarterback in that game. A lot of pressure coming, a lot of stacked box looks. I mean, they're going to just dare whoever's back there to be able to throw the football. They're not letting Jonathan Taylor run that thing. We got the San Francisco 49ers versus the Tennessee Titans. And the Niners all day here, man. This really well-coached team. They just keep finding ways to win. I don't think they'll find a way to lose against the Tennessee Titans. Been playing pretty good, but
they've been playing really well.
I mean, seen some nice things like Cam Ward. He did only throw for 117 yards last week. So
yeah, I'm going with the Niners here too.
Their defense was getting carved up by Shador and Jerry Jeudy. I think like guys like George Kittle. Is Brandon Ayuk back or no?
I'm not too sure.
I mean, Jawan Jennings, Christian McCaffrey. They should.
Harold Fannin had a good day.
Yeah, they'll.
I think George Kittle and them will be fine.
All right, dude. The Dallas Cowboys hosting the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, in Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go Dallas too. I don't care what the Vikings looked like last week. To me, that seems more of like an anomaly than the standard. And Dallas is desperately trying to stay alive in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, last week Minnesota got put in the right position for a dominant win.
Dallas also been really good at home.
They've got a great offense. One of the best offenses in the league.
We'll see. I mean, I'll say Minnesota's defense has been playing fantastic the past couple weeks. And they have been shutting teams down and really limiting good wide receivers. Might be a little closer than we expect, but I think Dallas still pulls it out. Then Monday night, Miami going to Pittsburgh. I think this is where the Dolphins' hot streak comes to an end. I think the Steelers win here.
Steelers at home in December, hosting a primetime game against the Miami Dolphins.
It's probably going to be cold at night in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tua's not good in the cold weather. He finally got his first win in the game where it's below 40 degrees because he was playing the lowly Jets with, an undrafted free agent rookie quarterback forced to take the reins. I really think this is going to be like a low scoring. I'm going like 33 here. Total points. I don't think Pittsburgh puts up a ton of points. Like 23-10 is your final score or something like that.
Yeah, I
might go 35 just to give a little more.
Go 36. For the Monday night.
Save those picks. Got them in for the week. That's going to do it for another episode Till the Final Whistle. We'll see you guys back here on Tuesday for the Football Frenzy. I'm HG, Caveman on the soundboard. We'll see you next time here on Military Broadcast Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Military Broadcast Radio. As we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you that the podcast of today's episode will be available right after we go off the air. So if you missed any part of the show or want to listen again, be sure to check it out. And remember, we're here to support and honor our veterans. Your stories and experiences matter, and we are committed to giving you a platform to share them. That's right. We're here to give our veterans a voice. So don't forget to catch the podcast and stay connected with us. Giving our veterans a voice.